Hello, Lakers Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, Los Angeles Lakers News Network, the place where the purple and gold pride never stops. Today, we have 4 jam-packed updates that just surfaced in the last few hours. And believe me, you're not going to want to miss a second of this. From potential superstar trades to inspiring moments from Lakers legends, we're diving deep into what's shaking up the Lakers world right now. And hey, if you're new to the channel, do us a solid, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on the latest Lakers buzz. Trust me, we've got everything a diehard fan needs. All right, let's jump into our first major update of the day. Update 1. Giannis to the Lakers? Major trade rumors. Just ignited. Lakers Nation, get ready to dream big. Because one of the NBA's most dominant forces might just have purple and gold on his mind. According to multiple league insiders, there are rumblings that Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Milwaukee Bucks' 2-time MVP and 2021 NBA champion, could be eyeing Los Angeles as a potential destination if he were to demand a trade. Let's break this down. Milwaukee's early playoff exit, for the 3rd consecutive year, has cast a massive cloud of uncertainty over Giannis's future with the Bucks. And while he's still under contract until the summer of 2027, insiders like ESPN's Zach Lowe and The Ringer's Howard Beck have reported that Giannis may already be thinking about a change of scenery. And guess what? The Lakers are on his shortlist. Reports suggest Giannis is only considering big market or glamour cities. Think Los Angeles, New York, Miami, maybe even Chicago. But let's focus on LA for a second. With the Lakers already boasting Luka Doncic, acquired just 3 months ago in a blockbuster movie, and the possible return of LeBron James, adding a powerhouse like Giannis would be a generational move. Now we've got to be real. Bringing in the Greek freak wouldn't be cheap. The Bucks would demand a massive haul, likely involving young talent, future draft picks, and possibly one of the Lakers' big 3. But still, imagine a trio of Luka, LeBron, and Giannis. That's not just a super team. That's a basketball dynasty in the making. The challenge? Building a strong enough supporting cast around them. As incredible as it would be, stripping the bench too thin could actually hurt the Lakers' championship odds. We've seen it before. Top-heavy rosters often stumble when injuries or fatigue set in. That said, these talks are still in the rumbling stage. No formal trade request has been made. But the fact that Giannis reportedly favors a city like LA means the door is cracked open, and Rob Pelinka might already be preparing to walk through it. So, Lakers Nation, would you trade half the roster and your draft future to pair Giannis with Luka and LeBron? That's the million-dollar question, and it might be one the front office has to answer sooner than we think. Update 2. Magic Johnson joins Alex Rodriguez after Lakers collapse. What they did together might surprise you. Lakers Nation, it's never easy to watch our team bow out early, especially not in a 5-game thumping like we just experienced against the Timberwolves. And for Lakers legend Magic Johnson, the sting was personal. Even though Magic hasn't been part of the Lakers ownership group since 2010, he's always been the emotional heartbeat of this franchise. After the Lakers fell 1-4 to Minnesota in the first round, Magic didn't hide his frustration. In fact, he took to social media right after the final buzzer, tweeting out his thoughts with that same raw honesty we've always loved him for. He congratulated his good friend, Minnesota Timberwolves part owner Alex Rodriguez, as well as rising star Anthony Edwards and the rest of the Wolves squad. But Magic also pointed fingers, not at the refs, not at the basketball gods, but at the Lakers' own lackluster defense and lack of size in the paint. In his words, they played awful on defense, they were too small, and the Timberwolves dominated them in the paint. Hard truths, but that's what leaders do. They speak the truth, even when it hurts. Now here's where the story takes a powerful turn. Just days after the series loss, Magic Johnson and Alex Rodriguez reunited. Not on a court, not in a boardroom, but on a stage at the 2025 Milken Institute Global Conference. The two icons came together to share something much deeper than basketball. Their journey, their failures, their comebacks, and most of all, their commitment to lifting up the next generation. Their session, hosted by Bloomberg's Jason Kelly, focused on the power of mentorship and building lasting partnerships. Magic, in classic style, dropped gems about how surrounding himself with visionaries like Peter Guber, Todd Boehly, Mark Walter, and Howard Schultz changed his life, and how he's now paying that wisdom forward. And get this, A-Rod shared that Magic was the one who mentored him back when he was just 20 or 21, sitting through a 3-hour dinner and soaking up every piece of advice he could. That dinner set the course for Rodriguez's post-MLB career in business and sports ownership. Now, years later, the student has become a mentor himself. A-Rod openly credits Magic for shaping his mindset, and he's actively passing on that same guidance to a new generation of athletes, just like Magic does every single day. So even though the Lakers season ended with heartbreak, Magic Johnson continues to represent the best of what this franchise stands for: resilience, leadership, and purpose beyond the game. While the team regroups and reloads, Magic's already out there doing the work that matters, creating opportunities, sharing knowledge, and lighting the path for the future. This is the kind of impact that lasts far beyond any scoreboard. Update 3. Shaq sounds the alarm on Steph Curry injury. What it could mean for the Lakers' future. Lakers Nation, this next one isn't directly about our purple and gold, but trust me, it matters more than you think. We're talking about Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors icon, who suffered a concerning injury in Game 1 of their series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it was none other than Lakers legend Shaquille O'Neal who dropped the cold, honest truth about what this could mean. Not just for the Warriors, but for the entire Western Conference picture. Let's break it down. Curry was coming off a monster Game 7 against the Houston Rockets. He dropped 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, all while playing a jaw-dropping 46 minutes. Barely a day later, he was back on the floor for Game 1 against Minnesota. That's where things took a turn. Just minutes into the second quarter, Curry visibly started hobbling, grabbing at his left hamstring. Moments later, he asked to be subbed out and headed straight to the locker room. For Warriors fans, and frankly for basketball fans everywhere, it was a gut punch. And that's when Shaq, never one to sugarcoat, delivered a sobering take during a halftime. Older. Maybe he's starting to break down, O'Neal said bluntly. He moves a lot for a 37-year-old. This could be crucial. If I'm Golden State, I definitely want to get this game for him, rest him for Game 2. That quote hit like a brick wall. Because if Curry, the heartbeat of the Warriors, is starting to show signs of physical decline, it reshapes the Western Conference landscape. And yes, that includes the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's why this matters to us. First, the Warriors are one of our key playoff rivals. If Steph is out or even limited, it opens a potential power vacuum in the West. Teams like the Nuggets, Timberwolves, and even the Kings could seize that moment. And the Lakers have to be ready to capitalize if they regroup next season. Second, Shaq's statement is a cautionary tale. Age, wear and tear, and lack of rest don't discriminate. The Lakers, with an aging core built around LeBron James, need to absorb this lesson quickly. It's not just about star power. It's about depth, rest management, and long-term health. If the front office is paying attention, and they better be, moves need to be made this offseason to balance out that age curve. Younger legs, smarter rotations, and yes, a new identity that doesn't just rely on grinding out 40-minute nights. Lastly, Curry's injury reminds us how fragile greatness can be. One awkward step, one strained muscle. That's all it takes, and that's why this offseason is critical for the Lakers to build something sustainable, something that won't fall apart at the worst moment. For now, let's hope Steph's injury isn't serious, because the league is always better when its stars are healthy. But Shaq's warning should echo loudly in Lakers Nation's ears. And there you have it, Lakers Nation. 3 massive updates that just surfaced in the past few hours. This was one of those days where every headline could shape the future of our franchise. If you found value in today's video, do your part. Smash that like button, Drop a comment below to let us know what you think about these developments. And if you're new here, subscribe to the Los Angeles Lakers News Network so you never miss a moment that matters. The offseason is just heating up, and trust us, the next few weeks are going to be wild. Until next time, stay loyal, stay loud, and as always, go Lakers!